Good evening, everyone. This is Darnina. I am your host for tonight's um, TBC Live Broadcast. This is broadcast number 2 for me. I'm very, very excited. I was running a little tight on time, so I wasn't able to invite anyone, but I am sure that we will get some people on. So, um, I want to start off by saying that we are really looking forward to seeing migration come through for us. I do want to ask that everyone in the community, um, please be patient. Okay, this is very important because there's things that are going on behind the scenes. That has to be done in order for this migration to go smoothly. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of distress in the chat rooms and things like that. And I just want to assure everyone that this is a time for you to be strategizing. This is a time for you to be figuring out how you want to introduce the billion coin to other individuals that may not own it. Okay. Please don't take this time to be negative. Just be positive and stay focused. A lot of people get a little antsy, when the tech team is working on updates and going through, the tech solutions that we're currently going through. But please just focus on how you're going to build the community up. Okay. Definitely be careful about how you come across to others in the community. I know that it can be stressful because at this time we are awaiting the opportunity to be able to add new members. But right now, we're in the middle of migration. So that is something that we're going to have to hold our horses on because we need to make sure that admin is going through with the proper testing and everything like that, that's going to give us the okay to go on ahead and get everything situated. So, right now, is a great, great time for you to focus on how you're going to get yourself more cookies and also how you're going to create and build strategies so that you can introduce other people into the TBC community. Okay. One thing that I do, and I'm sorry, I'm going to be looking at my phone. One thing that I do a lot is I frequently reach out to people. I frequently reach out to people that I may have talked to before that didn't appear to be interested in the past. I'm constantly communicating with other individuals and constantly putting the billion coin in front of someone. And that's the key way that you learn how to exchange and help other people come into the community. Okay. It's not going to happen if you're just sitting around waiting on the bank, waiting on this and waiting on so and so and waiting. We have to take charge and we have to get out there and do what we need to do so that we can share the billion coin with other individuals. And that way they too can become instant millionaires by investing into the billion coin as we all have. Okay. So we're really, really blessed. Today was a great day. I, of course, spent the whole day with a billion. I had dinner with my mom and my sister, my family, my nephews. That was great. So I was running a little tight on time. And another thing that I always have to deal with is my son is AAU basketball. So I always have to make sure that I have him at practice and make sure I do this. And you guys, it gets really complicated. Being a mom, you always are running, you're always doing something. Okay. But one thing I wanted to be sure of, one thing I definitely wanted to be sure of was that I did not miss my time to go live so that I can give my contribution to the TBC community and all of the people out there who could be looking on to TBC so that they can possibly make a decision to invest. It does uh, it does mean that you're going to have to sacrifice some type of time, okay? And doing a live broadcast is only 30 minutes, okay? It's only 30 minutes. If you go over a little, no problem, but it's 30 minutes that you sacrifice to the TVC community. And this is going to be encouraging. It's going to be upbuilding. My hair is a mess. It's going to be encouraging, upbuilding, and it's going to uh, help other people understand what the importance of the billion coin is. Okay, so if you have not already, I would like you to see if you can squeeze in some time so that you can set up a broadcast, so that you can be an encouragement to others in the TBC community, and also that you can encourage onlookers, people who are thinking about investing into the billion coin. Okay. So, what I want to do is I want to touch on some important things that we could be doing in the meantime while we're waiting for the new links to set up our new wallets. And as we are patient, and looking forward to getting through migration. Okay. All right. So one thing that we need to do, and I know this is really important because since we've had um, to uh, to handle different tech issues and resolve some system issues with our wallets and things like that. Like we have slowly been opening, well, admin has slowly been opening wallets. There's like hundreds of wallets open right now. So we see that coming to the fore. You know, things are happening to let us know that, hey, the billion coin is real. You know, this is what's going on, that's going on. What I'm noticing is that a lot of people somehow got lost out there somehow. I don't know what's going on exactly. I don't know if people are in La La Land or TBC La La Land, but people have totally lost track about what's going on in the TBC community. They have no clue what's going on. And I need to address some very important matters concerning that. Okay. It is very important, okay? If you have invested in the billion coin, it is very important that you take the time and go to our blog, okay? blog.thebillioncoin.info. And I'm going to repeat that. blog.thebillioncoin.info. And why I'm addressing this is because a lot of people, as I said, have got lost somewhere in TBC land. And we need to bring you back with the pack. We need to bring you back where everyone else is, okay? We have people that have just fallen off. They may not know how to get into their accounts. They may not have their $10 wallet fee paid, which is really serious. You know, these wallet fees being paid is basically our contribution to ensuring that we can afford to have all these immaculate updates and everything to do with migration. Okay, you guys, this is not free. We have to be accountable and we have to contribute. Okay. We can contribute into the billion coin community in so many ways. So please, let's come together and let's figure out excuse me, who needs help with the $10 wallet fee? Now, I am always open to help anyone that needs to take care of their $10 wallet fee. This is important. And we had a lot of people out there say, oh, if I don't, pay my wallet fee, I lose my account forever. Realistically, you're going to pay the wallet fee and you're not going to lose your account. If you leave it hanging and you're not together by the end of migration, you are in deep poop. And that's what we want to avoid right here and right now. So what I need you to do is, if you know someone that is in the Billion Coin community and you know that they haven't been active, you know that they may not know what's going on, reach out to them, okay? We're a family here. We want to show support. We want to show love. We want to show one another that we're here to help and guide everyone along the way. Get to the blog. Get to the blog, okay? I'm going to repeat that. blog.thebillioncoin.info. This is serious. We need to make sure that we are following that blog so that we don't miss anything and we get it straight from the horse's mouth about the information that we need to have. So if you know anybody that's straggling along, make sure that you help them to revisit the blog so they can get caught up, for one. Also, you want to ask them, hey, have you been able to pay your $10 wallet fee? We want to make sure that everyone migrates with us. We want to make sure that everybody's accounts, we want to make sure that everybody's account stays open, okay? We don't want to see anyone left behind. So what you can do is you can go to your leader, whoever it is, or someone that you commonly know that helps support the community. You would go to that person and you would see if they know anyone that they can introduce you to so that they can get the $10 wallet fee paid. And then you won't have that worry. Now, one thing that I will say is this, okay? Once we get to paying the wallet fee, you have to understand that once you get done paying the wallet fee, you don't want to just pay the wallet fee and then leave it at that, okay? You want to go the extra mile to make sure that your account is going to be updated, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to make sure, now I preferably use Ethereum. I like to use Ethereum because I feel like it's easier to track. It's easier to get the hash. It's just easier for me, but it may not work for you. There may be people in the community out there, excuse me, that have a credit or debit card that the system will accept, okay? Whatever it is that you're using, make sure that you can verify that you've made that payment, and you want to have some type of screenshot or the hash or the transaction ID or something of that nature to serve as your proof. And then what you want to do is, once you have that proof and once you have that stuff cleared up, then you want to go to the Kringle's back office and send a ticket in the payment area. I'm sorry, I'm looking at stuff. You want to send a ticket in the payment area, okay? And why you want to do this is because we're really busy in the TBC community right now. We have a lot of things going on. You know, the tech team is really focused on helping us get through migration and get this testing done so that we can be on our jolly little way with the Billion Coin. So we want to make sure, excuse me, guys. Oh, I'm tired. We want to make sure that we submit that ticket. Submit that ticket so that your account can be set up. that gives customer service or support an opportunity to say, okay, here so-and-so paid their payment fee. This is taken care of. Let's match this up. Boom, boom, boom. Then they're clear. Any and everyone that I have helped with this situation, any and everyone that I've helped with this situation, they've made the payment. We've recorded the proof of the payment, and they have received an email or their account has showed that it is paid. This is very important. So don't think for a second at this time, because we're so busy with so many different things, don't think that you're just going to go and make that payment and it's going to be totally over. Let's cover our tracks. Let's make sure that we have everything that we need to make it happen so that we can enjoy what migration is going to bring for us. Okay. So, another point that we want to talk about is a lot of people, I'm seeing this right now, and I want to make sure that everyone understands how important it is to really take care of your responsibilities, especially in leadership into the billion coin. We are an example of what the community is what the community is. Okay, we are the TBC. We are the Pringles because our currency is backed by people. Okay, basically we matter in this whole digital form of currency. Okay, there's so many people out there that are struggling financially. There's so many people out there having a hard time with their finances. Hold on one second. Let me go to my, let me check my, check. Okay, good. Let me just go ahead and say something right here. Okay, just to see. Okay, there's so many people right now that are in an extreme financial crisis. Okay, uh, we have people in the community that's experiencing financial crisis. We have people outside of the community that is experiencing financial crisis. Okay, this is just something that's going on right now. What we want to do is we want to be sure that we educate ourselves in a way that we fully understand how to explain the billion coin. And when I say that you want to be able to fully explain, I mean you want to know everything that there is to know about this currency. Okay. When it started, why was it started? What is the mission? Okay. What are we currently going through right now? What have we been through? You want to be able to cover all the territory of what's gone on with the billion coin since we've been um, on and popping for over 2 years now, a little over 2 years now. It is not going to be easy for you to explain or convince someone to join you if you don't know what you have and if you don't know what you're talking about. If any of those things come into play, if you don't know what you have and if you don't know what you're talking about, they're not going to listen to you. They're not going to care what you have to say. Okay. Now, let's say that you don't really know how to explain everything about the billion coin to help other people become investors. Let's say that you don't. Okay. You don't know what to say, but you know what? It's something about when you are excited about something. When you are excited about something and something is just moving your heart to just jump for joy, that is contagious. People want to know, they want the juice, they want to know why you're so excited. And this could be you. Hey, oh my goodness, I have invested in this currency. I'm so excited. This currency increases. Now we are valued by the gold standard. This is amazing. I have invested my $100 and things is going phenomenal. I'm just so happy, and your friend could say, "Oh, really? Oh, I'd like for you to tell me more. What is this about? Oh, okay." Then that's when you can say, "Oh, this is so exciting. I don't know every little detail, but I want to put you on a conference with one of my friends, so one of my business partners, so that we can get you invested too, so that you can learn about what's going on too, because I don't want to leave you out. I know that you have children, and I know that we need to set something up for their future. So I definitely want to get you on a call, or I want you to participate in this live broadcast. One of the leaders is giving their broadcast at XYZ time, and I want to invite you to be a part of it so that you can get some information and things of this nature." This is what we would want to do, okay? If we can't nail it on our own, we want to bring in a third party. We want to bring in somebody that can seal the deal and put the icing on the cake, and that will help us explain fully and completely what it is that we have here. Okay. So, in a nutshell, if you don't know every little detail, don't try to fake it. Okay. Immediately share your excitement and bring in a third party and introduce that third party either by telephone conference. If you're on Facebook and the third party has a Facebook, you can do a chat conference. You can add them together and get the person to explain for you. I think I said you can do a telephone conference already. You can invite individuals to a conference call. I know my team, we have conference calls Mondays and Wednesdays. The introduction of the billion coin, and also we have a training on how you can make money with the billion coin. Okay. So there's different ways that we can introduce this blessing to other individuals, even if we don't have all the information. Where is your excitement? Because we have something that is so great, you guys. Like, I am so blessed to be a part of the billion coin community. Like, it just, where we're going and what's happening and how we're making progress. There was just a deal that took place not even a couple of weeks ago. There was a home, there was property that was purchased with the billion coin. This could be any of us, okay? This could be any of us if we are sharing information, or if we're sharing as much information that we possibly can, and introducing our potential partners to someone strong in the community so that they can help them. Because one thing I know this, when I first was introduced to the community, I say I stared and I watched for about 20 days. And it was complete torture, because I seen my friends' money growing. I seen everything that was going on with them. And I sat there and I stared and I stared and I watched. And I would frequently go to their pages just to see what their account was that day. Because a lot of people, when they first came into the billion coin community, they were sharing their amounts in their daily increase. Okay. And that was exciting to me. Even though I was an onlooker, mentally, I was preparing myself to dive in to do the same thing. So if a person is viewing your life, okay, and they know that you have the billion coin, and they're seeing you excited. They're seeing you share this idea. They're seeing you discuss this idea with other individuals. And let's say that you are consistent. Let's say that you consistently reach out to other individuals, even if you don't know everything. Only thing that you need to know is that this is a great opportunity that you don't want anybody to miss. That's all you need to know. And from that point, everything else will work itself out. Your your job is to share TBC with as many people as you can, the best that you can. And I don't know if you watched my live. I had a live presentation the day before yesterday. Okay. And what I want to do is I want to do at least three TBC broadcasts per week, because I feel like it encourages me to do so. And it also encourages people that's been watching me for some time. It may not be easy initially to share something that you don't know everything about. Okay. But that's why you want to take the time and go to the blog. Look at the blog, read the blog, look at the stories, view the videos. Okay. Do what you can to soak in as much TBC knowledge as you possibly can. Because what happens is it can filter out and then you can start sharing it with other people. You can share this with other people. There are ways that you can connect with other partners, other TBC family members that you can connect with that can help you. Okay. You can always partner with someone. A lot of people in the community have like 10 or more coins. I get it. You're a billionaire, you're a millionaire, whatever. Okay. I get it. But just because you're a millionaire does not mean that you can't partner with someone and be taught how to teach other people to come into the community. You can become a teacher, but you have to be taught. You have to be willing to learn, and you have to be willing to put yourself out there so that you can get the education, so that you can in turn contribute to the community. And when I say contribute to the community, I'm saying that you can do your live broadcast, that you can do telephone conferences and introducing other people to this idea, that you can set up conferences outside of your home or inside of a facility where you can gather a small group together regularly and talk about the billion coin. And then gradually you will see things grow gradually. Okay. One thing that I notice is that people want things fast. Okay. We live in a popcorn type society. Okay. Everybody wants, what is it, McDonald's or Burger King, have it your way. It's not have it your way with the billion coin. When you're dealing with tech stuff and computer stuff, things have to take place. Okay. They just have to. Things have to take place. And wherever twist and turn that it takes, you need to be flexible and you need to be able to roll with it. Always stay positive, always be sharing, always be supportive of other individuals in the TBC community. So let's say that you really want to start doing live broadcasts, but you're nervous. And that's understandable. Everyone's nervous when they do something at first. What you can do is you can subscribe to some of the leaders that are already doing them, and you can watch what they talk about. You can take notes, okay, and you can jot down ideas of things that you want to put in your live video. Okay. This is things that you want to do. You want to practice. You want to learn. You want to become educated so that you can turn around and share this information as well. Okay. That's the best way to do it, you guys, is just to basically follow a really good leader and continue to follow them. And I'm telling you, if that is something that you do, you are going to see how valuable it is to follow someone that will support you and help you. Okay. So even if you're afraid to do the live broadcast, how about just simply being an audience first? Going to the leaders, subscribing to their channels, watching what they discuss, and things of that nature. And I'm telling you, it is going to put fire behind your behind, and you are going to be ready to rock and roll. And you are going to be able to be creative and set up a time on that in our Kringle's back office on where you will deliver your live broadcast. Hold on one second. Okay. So there's different things that we can do to really make TBC blossom. Okay. Right now, we are waiting to get the information that we need to set up new wallets, but that should not stop you from sharing the information, because think about it. When migration is complete, and when we have these wallets and these transactions are going faster than the speed of light, okay, maybe not that fast, but pretty fast. This is going to be like phenomenal. This is going to be a big deal. You know, we're going to be on the new network. We're going to be working fluently. And not only that, but we're going to be able to sustain all of the growth that the community is going to encounter. So even though we may not be able to press play right now, we're going to press pause. And in between our pause time, we're going to be sharing and sharing and caring and sharing information with other individuals so that we can help them become millionaires and billionaires. Okay? So, another thing that I want to bring up just before I end this live, because I have some things that I have to do pertaining my TBC shop, and I want to get everything prepared. I went and got some more inventory and stuff, and I'm really excited about everything that's going on. So I want to make sure that I get that taken care of. But another thing that I want to share with everyone out there is that I know that, you know, a large percentage of our populations across the globe are encountering financial distress. Okay. We are not alone in this. And one thing that I do need you to know is TBC is a long-term investment. This is not a 911, I'm going to save the day with my TBC type of investment. Okay. This is not a, oh my God, I'm losing my home in 2 weeks. And then you message somebody and say, hey, I need you to help me with my TBC. Hey, we are all responsible for our own stuff. We can lend a helping hand. We can support one another, but understand that we are all under financial distress in some way or form. Okay. Or we may know someone that is. We don't want to put that burden on anyone. Okay. We want to show love. We want to come to that person and say, hey, you know what? I do have a struggle coming up, but if I learn now, maybe I can prevent this situation from happening in the future. Can you teach me? And when I say, if you become open to be taught about what the billion coin really is, it's not a fly by night, come and save me right now type of situation. This is a change my future for good type of currency. Help me have something for my children for the rest of their lives and their children's lives and their children's lives. TBC is not a please, I'm going to lose everything right here, right now. Come and save the day. This is solely to change your situation right now for the future so that you won't be encountering these complications in this manner anymore. So, what I suggest to any and everyone, whether you have the billion coin or even if you don't, please reach out to me. Okay, you can reach out to me. I'm going to put my email in the comments. You can reach out to me and I will show you support and I will help you understand how this thing works. Okay, now I understand. I understand that we have a lot of stress going on in the world, but all you have to do is hold tight, okay? Hold tight because migration is going to change so many things. And anyone that is paying attention and anyone that has showed interest into the billion coin, I guarantee you, you are going to be so thankful that you invested in this currency. You will not hesitate to share with anyone. You will be like a running faucet, telling everyone that you encounter, everyone you meet, how great the billion coin and what it's going to do for so many families. Now, I'm going to put my number in here. I'm going to be going live again um, uh, tomorrow. Okay. So I'm going to be discussing a little deeper on how we can come together and learn more about how we can introduce this idea to people outside of our community, and also how we can help other people understand what the value of TBC is, as in what it's going to do to change lives, because together we are a family. And if we stay focused and if we stay positive, we are going to conquer and we are going to end global poverty for good. Thank you all for whoever took the time to view my live broadcast tonight, number 2. So stay tuned for number 3 because it's going to get even better. And we're going to have some serious discussions on how you too can benefit from the billion coin and how we can help you make lots and lots of money